Okay, this just in. GOP Congressman Jeff Van Drew, who's a New Jersey representative, says drones flying in over New Jersey are from Iran. This was on a recent Fox interview. Now, take it with a grain of salt. He's the only one that I've heard it saying this so far. Let's watch this video together.
We have objects in the sky that are the size of an SUV over any city, over any state. It's an invasion of our airspace. In focus now, Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey, member of the House Judiciary Committee on the Hill right now. How do you address this at this point?
Well, here's the real deal, Harris. You know, I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee, and I've gotten to know people. And
here's the real deal, he says.
From very high sources, very qualified sources.
High sources, qualified sources.
Very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership.
A mothership? Let me go back. Say that one more time.
Iran launched a mothership, probably about a...
Iran launched a mothership. What? First of all, I'm not sure what a mothership looks like, but okay, let's run with it.
Very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again,
East Coast, okay. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New Jersey, if you watch my other videos. Jersey Shore's, be there in half hour, 45 minutes, depending on where on the East Coast he's saying this mothership is, but okay.
These are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really
not sure our government would let us know, but okay.
Glorified hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidence.
Okay, that much I could believe. Iran purchasing drone materials, supplies from China. Obviously, China makes quite a large number of our drones, including DJI drones, right? So that's very feasible.
These drones should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine, or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military...
I'm not saying these should be shot down. Don't go shooting anything until I'm not even sure how to respond to that, right? Wait till we get the green light from our federal government to shoot them down, because if you shoot these things down before we get the green light, I'm telling you, somebody's going to end up in jail, and it's not going to be me. I'm not saying they shouldn't be. If these are Iranian, drones from Iran or China or wherever they're from, 100% shoot them, but don't do anything until we have more information about this, because I mentioned in a previous video, let me just keep going, sorry.
Terry is on alert with this.
Look, you've given us some pretty dire information just here, and I want to make sure that our viewers are digesting this.
I'm not digesting this, so let's recap this again.
Iran has the capability to pull up along our eastern seaboard and launch drones the size of an SUV into the skies of several states, particularly New Jersey, where we know the incoming president has a large home, also in the same county or nearby where some of these drones in New...
I'm not too far from the Bedminster golf course, which obviously that's where Trump has his golf course. I'm 20, 30 minutes from that tops.
New Jersey have been seen. That capability exists. It's possible some of those drones are here. So I have two questions. How are they fueling them? They have to land somewhere. Drones don't fly forever.
Good question.
Why don't they close down the airspace? Yes, it's inconvenient. Yes, it's the holidays. Shut it down. But if you start shooting things and you don't know how they're fueled, that's going to be mass explosions. This isn't like one spy balloon. Congressman, this is serious.
I would agree. If this is accurate reporting, this is serious, right? I saw a story posted last night, this morning, something about the U.S. Coast Guard having a bunch of drones following them. I'm not sure all the specifics, but there was a story about that.
We've got to bring them down, and we've got to find a way to bring them down. I don't know exactly where they're landing. Obviously, I have some information. And again, this isn't just Jeff Van Drew. Oh, let's get on Harris Faulkner's show and say something outrageous. I'm telling.
This is kind of outrageous. So, let's get some more information from some senior sources, again, before anybody starts shooting anything down. But okay, let's assume, what he's telling us is true based on his sources. Okay.
You the straight deal from very high positioned individuals who are telling me this. And the bottom line is they're launching them. They are across the country. We don't even have anything like this. No. Our government and also certainly our hobbyists don't. So think about it. It's not only do I have the information, but it's also common sense. We've got to get them down. We've got to determine how they function, what they do, make sure that we can get them, and you're right, in a safe way. When I say shoot them down, get them down any way that you can, but right now they're probably extracting information. This is a clear and present danger to the United States and to our president-elect, and it's a serious business.
Well, and if one of them happens to fall and they're fueled,
Absolutely.
that explosion could kill people. I have to let you go, Congressman, but I'm so grateful for...
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. A lot to digest. I'm not sure. This is just coming in, and I'm going to have to digest it a little bit myself if this is accurate reporting, and they are from Iran, and there is some kind of, ship off the coast that has a bunch of drones that's launching into our U.S. airspace. 100% shoot them down, but don't do anything yet until we can, until you have the green light, right? Get the green light. That way you're not ending up in any kind of legal entanglement yourself, right? But first I'm hearing of this. It's about it's late in the afternoon today on the 11th. December 11th. Let's see where this goes. Get more reporting. We'll go from there. But this came out of nowhere. I'm actually personally, I'm surprised this is where this is going. I really didn't think that this is where we'd be heading. Good for him if this is, Jeff Van Drew again, Republican GOP congressman out of New Jersey. If it's accurate, good for him. I'm glad he's coming forward with the information. If it's not. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. So I want to get some more reputable information about these drones before I do anything personally. But this is some really breaking news. So I'm going to post this, and I'd love to hear your thoughts.